Hello student, myself Miss Naik NS. My subject is biology from Kankoli College, Kankoli. To the last lecture, we have studied about the immunity system. Now today we have started about another two concept. First concept is the antigen and second one is the antibody. First we will see what is the meaning of antigen. Antigen, it is any type of foreign substance which one is invading into the body and it can be capable to stimulate the immune response. When the immune response is formed in our body, any type of foreign bodies entered into the body, at that time only there is immune response is generated and that foreign substance termed as the antigens. Second one is the antibody. Antibodies are the protective chemicals produced by the immune cells in response to antigen. The immune response when generated at that time, a various type of antibodies are produced in our body by the immune cells termed as the antibody. Antigen antibody concept we will see later on. Next one, the immunity is there. That immunity is one of the defensive mechanism of our body. This immunity is mainly classified into two types: innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity is also termed as the inborn. It is occur since birth, so it is also known as the natural immunity. Whereas adaptive immunity is classified into two forms: passive form and active form. Passive and active form are there. Among them, first, active immunity is there. It is classified as natural acquired active immunity and passive acquired active immunity. Second one is the natural artificial acquired passive immunity, artificial acquired active immunity. These all types we will see in detail. Among them, first type is the innate immunity or inborn immunity. Innate immunity is also known as natural immunity or non-specific immunity. What is the meaning of innate immunity? The resistance to infection that an individual possesses by virtue of genetic makeup. Means this type of immunity is present since birth. Hence this immunity is known as the inborn immunity. Inborn immunity have a capacity to resist to the pathogen, as well as this type of immunity is known as the non-specific immunity or non-adaptive immunity. Non-adaptive means this type of immunity does not depending on the previous exposure to the foreign substance, while non-specific means this type of immunity protect the body from general infection. Hence, this immunity is known as innate or natural type of the immunity. Innate immunity is consists of various type of barriers. That barriers are important to prevent the entry of pathogen or foreign bodies inside the body. Now we will see what are the different type of barriers present to the innate immunity. First barrier is the epithelial surface. Second is antimicrobial substance present in blood and tissue. Third one cellular factor. Fourth one fever. And fifth one is acute phase protein. These all factor we will see in detail one by one. First factor of innate immunity or barrier of the innate immunity is known as epithelial surface. Epithelial surface means to the uppermost region the organs are present. They are play the role to prevent the entry of microbes or any foreign bodies inside the human body or any organisms that are the epithelial surface. In them, First one is the skin. Skin shows the bactericidal activity. The healthy skin is there, it possesses the bactericidal activity. Why? Because that skin contain high concentration of salt in drying sweat, and due to the presence of high concentration of salt, any foreign bodies does not easily enter inside the body. Second one, sebaceous secretion is occurred to the skin level, and this is consist of long chain of fatty acids which are play the role as a bactericidal and fungicidal in action. So the skin is shows the bactericidal activity, means this skin prevent the entry of microbes inside the body. Second one is the mucosa. To the lining of the respiratory tract, these mucosas are occur. Due to them, they shows the avoid the entry of the microbes inside the body. Also, to the lining of the nose, there are the hairs are present. That hairs are trap any type of foreign particle which are entered inside the body. Then cuff reflex is there. Cuff reflex means the cuff reflex is an important defense mechanism of respiratory tract. Cuff is formed. Through that cuff, the microbes are thrown out or exhaled out from the respiratory tract. Then hairs present at the nasal orifice, they trap the foreign particles. Next one, third one is the saliva. Inside the mouth, there is a constant secretion of saliva is occur. This is shows inhibitory effect to the microorganism, and due to that microbes does not enter in the body. Fourth one, gastric secretions. To the stomach region, the gastric glands are present. They secrete the secretions which are acidic in nature. Due to the presence of that acidity to the gastric secretion, microbes easily destructed inside the stomach. Next, urine. The flushing action of urine eliminate the bacteria from the urethra. And next one is the semen. Spermine and zinc present to the semen, they are antibacterial in action. So these are the ways or the barriers which are totally prevent the entry of the microbes inside the body, and due to that easily any type of infection does not get entered in the body of the organism. Second barrier is there, it is the antimicrobial substance. Antimicrobial substances are present in blood and the tissue. They are mainly shows two type of actions, complement cascade and interferon. First one, complement cascade. The complement system is there which contain 30 type of serum protein. That proteins are circulate in blood to the inactive state. If any type of microbes or pathogens are entered to the blood, then these proteins are get activated, and that is the term as complement cascade. And by the way of complement cascade, that pathogens are easily eliminated from the body. Second, interferons are there. Interferons are also a type of proteins. They are termed as a soluble protein. These soluble proteins are released by the cell. Mainly during the viral infection, these cytokines or the interferon released by the viral cells infected with the viruses, as well as certain WBCs are also get stimulated by the action of that secretion of that proteinaceous secretion, and by the secretion of them the to provide a protection against the viral infection. This is the second barrier, that is the antimicrobial substance. Now we will see third barrier. Third one is the cellular factors. Cellular factors occur to the innate immunity. These cellular factors shows cellular action, means at the cellular level how the foreign particle does not get easily entered in the body, termed as the cellular factor. First one is the phagocytic cell. The phagocytic cell are termed as the cells which are ingest and destruct the foreign bodies. No, that type of cells are known as the phagocytic cell. Phagocytosis mechanism you are already studied to the 11th science. Phagocytosis is also known as the engulfing mechanism. The cells which are capable to destruct to engulf the foreign particle, and by the action of the secretions they can be easily destruct that foreign particle, known as the phagocytosis. So here is also that phagocytic cells are play the role in a destruction mechanism. Mainly there are two type of phagocytic cells are present in the body, macrophage and microphage. Macrophage means larger size phagocytic cell, microphage means smaller size phagocytic cells, and both are remove the foreign particles which are entered to the body. Then there is a class of lymphocyte cells are present known as the natural killer NK cells, which are also show the defense mechanism against any type of viral infection. So at the cellular level, the entry of the foreign particle is also totally avoided by the body. Fourth factor or barrier of the innate immunity is the fever. You know that fever is termed as one of the symptom of any type of infection. In these condition, there is mainly body temperature is get increased. So when the body temperature is increased, our body shows a natural defense mechanism against the infection. Due to this body temperature increase in body temperature, it accelerates the physiological processes of the body. Also it stimulate the production of interferon, and these are mainly act against the viral infection. So next one is the fever, which is play the role as the symptomatic condition as well as play the role to destruct the microbes from the body. Next one is the acute phase protein. They are also known as APPS. Acute phase proteins are those proteins which are commonly termed as a plasma proteins. Any type of infection or injury is occurred to the body, it lead to sudden increase in concentration of the plasma proteins, and collectively that proteins are known as EPPS, acute phase proteins. Some of the example of APPS are C-reactive protein, mannose binding protein, alpha 1 acid glycoprotein, serum amyloid P protein, etc. These proteins enhance host resistance and it prevent tissue injury, as well as it promote the repairing mechanism of the body. So in this topic today we have studied about the which barriers are present to the innate immunity. Due to that barrier, our body is in protective condition from any type of infection, bacterial, viral or any other type of infection. That barriers are very important because in these on this barrier the questions are maybe in a board exam. So study it very well. I hope all of you understood about this point. Thank you.